Well, see, like there was like
It just gives you that.
I
prestige.
always wanted like to like embed it. It's been embedded in me since like a young age. Where you go to college, you get your degree, and you basically show your cock at the table on the interview room, and then
Yeah.
you get hired.
Exactly.
That's it.
See, I was
I
like,
went-
How, that's what I'm saying. That how big is your cock whenever you
Whenever you have a school,
you
yeah.
have that TCU.
When you go to
cock, or
TCU,
you got
yeah,
that
TCU,
TCU.
your
got that
fucking
TC
cock's big ass arm laying there instead of a fucking pinky.
Went to Wesleyan.
You were magnet.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's a good point. That
Yeah.
about like the schools.
That's true.
That's a
When you
Big
get
schools,
to
school,
big
yeah.
schools,
You're
big
big.
cocks.
Yeah,
Big
you're
schools,
gonna go to
big
the
cocks.
interview. They're just gonna be like, whip it
They're
out.
gonna be
man.
impressed.
Whip that
exactly.
shit.
All right, final topic. Saul, take us home.
Well, I'm in the transition of going to a university. I just graduated community college, and
Whoop, whoop. Pictures on screen
yes. What's the pictures?
of us, you and your cap and gown.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm kind of like this dilemma. I want to go. I've always wanted to go to a big university and just experience a big university life and a bunch of people, a bunch of connections. But I've always wondered if it mattered to employers. To me, it does. If it mattered to employers, if what university you go to and the name that you're coming from, and the education, the level. How can I put this? The level of education that you're getting, is it superior at a bigger university, or does it really matter to the employer at all?
So like the name on the diploma doesn't matter.
No, well,
Exactly.
the name of the school.
The
on
name of the
diploma.
school.
On
The
the
name
diploma's
on
school.
the name on the diploma. It's the same diploma. Just has a different name on it.
Right.
Same
But
degree.
I feel like the reason that
Okay.
these universities, they're expensive, and the big universities are expensive because you're not paying for the. I don't think you're paying for the education. You're
itself.
paying for the name.
The prestige.
That's
Exactly.
The prestige. So
You're paying for
you
the
got
name.
an acceptance letter. There's pictures on screen
Yes.
of an acceptance letter from TCU, right? And so that's a big.
Yes.
time
Big
in
school.
school. Or you can go to a university that's
Yeah.
more affordable to you, but it's not. It's
Right.
not TCU.
Like
basically.
Wesleyan. I can go to Wesleyan for. I can go to Texas Wesleyan for free. I
Damn.
wanted to, but
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah, because
it's puny.
fuck that.
Yeah.
Well, also because whatever. I'm not even gonna get to that. But so you're paying for your prestige, and so your topic is basically just asking. So does it matter? Does
To
picking
employers,
that school?
to future
Okay.
endeavors.
So for those bigger upper echelon schools, when you're talking about Harvard, Yale, Princeton,
Right.
and I guess I'll even throw in TCU because I feel like TCU.
You know
has
what the
that
thing
kind
about
of,
those schools is, though?
What?
If you do get accepted, they'll throw money at you like a motherfucker. They'll pretty much pay for most of your tuition. Harvard's not even expensive. Harvard, after all the grants and everything they give to you, it's almost free. Like, all you gotta do is get accepted, and they'll fucking pay for most
Are
of
you
it,
sure
dude.
about that?
I'm positive. Stanford, they'll pay for your tuition if you get accepted, but it's hard as fuck to get accepted in there.
So what the hell are you talking about, Tony?
Yeah, I don't know what the
I
hell.
don't know what he's talking about.
Tony's
Anyway.
our off.
He's our off-screen
podcast,
guy
right?
trying to be on
You're
the show.
associating yourself with
You,
them.
like literally, like I told you to come and do that.
That is true. That's what he's saying.
You literally have a lot of
You-
input,
the-
and you could whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, go.
All
She
right.
can sit down.
So-
next to
Another
me if you
thing.
want.
Another thing is
Okay.
with university. I mean, it's not. I guess people. It's not so much of going into the college experience and not going and getting the diploma. People go to a certain college because they want to be involved in the extracurricular.
For
things.
sure.
You
And-
want
And
to live in the dorm.
You want to have that
you
pride.
the frat
You want to be.
stuff.
You want to have that pride. Oh, my football team, my baseball team. Especially with TCU, how successful they've been in the past 4 or 5 years with baseball
football and baseball, everything
and
sports
they've been-
wise.
I mean, and how huge. I mean, we live in Fort Worth. We look at the campus.
Their
growing
sports made that
every
fucking
year.
school.
Yeah, that. And
But without the football team and everything, there would be nothing. I mean, they were on the map before, but as far as like
in the past,
football
yeah, they've-
and being in the Big 12
Big
and all
12
that shit,
champs,
like
It's-
their football team is making them all the motherfucking money. And all
yeah, they're
of-
getting a lot of money. I mean, imagine if they would have gone to the national championship, which we all think that
Yeah,
they
they
should have
should
been in the
have.
national championship last year.
well, at least
They
the
were
playoff.
In the playoffs, yeah, they should have been in the playoff, and I mean, I think they would have gone to the championship and won. But a lot of the money that goes towards the athletic programs I mean, even if they didn't make the playoffs,
a lot of the tuition would go to the athletic programs.
And
Yeah,
just
exactly.
like that going, just the whole process of going into school, going there, getting your degree. At the end of it, that diploma is the same diploma you're gonna get anywhere
It's the
else.
same diploma you're gonna get, but it
has that TCU brand.
does it
Okay.
does it make your chances of getting that job that much higher?
I want to say yes.
I want to say yes too, just because when they see that name, they think of academics, but at the same time, they also think, like I said, of
that school,
the sports, the
prestige.
the campus.
So would you rather go to like something like UTA, or would you rather go to A&M or something like that?
A&M for
Or
sure. I mean,
OU?
I think you could ask anyone that, and they'll
OU
say
or
A&M.
something like that.
Of course, I'd love to go to OU. My number one school is UT right now. I just need to wait for my acceptance letter. I've only gotten it from TCU. UT's bullshitting because they take forever. But the reason I want to go there is because there's so much. They're the only school with their own TV channel.
All right, so
they have the ESPN Longhorn Network on their fucking campus.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they have an entire network.
They have their fucking network.
We went to Austin. And
they're
watching
huge.
TV, and there's ESPN.
They have their own fucking network.
Or ESPN Longhorn.
So that's a very big advantage of going there because you're already involved. Like my dream job is to work for the ESPN. Why not go into the media market where there's already an ESPN that I have access to because I'm a fucking student at UT, and I can just intern and do all this bullshit and then have already my name.
So Tony says off screen, he says, well-known schools are famous for being difficult. Employers on some levels take that into consideration. He went to Harvard. He had to study hard.
Mm-hmm.
He's a hard worker. They don't know how rigorous a no-name school is.
Right.
That's
exactly.
Because like TCC, you take your basics. So normally we hear. I mean, then you take your first 2 years at a big university. More people are gonna have probably more trouble or might be having more difficult at a bigger university than when you go to TCC. Man, that class was easy. My first 2 years.
Also, Tony just said networking.
Oh yeah, networking is a big.
It's all about who you know, not what you know. And when you go to big schools like that, you're gonna find alumni things. A lot. You know what I mean? Like, cause you have that connection. You have that, UT, TCU, whatever. You have that connection instantly, and you're gonna prefer someone that went to UT over somebody that went to whoever. Let's say UT, and then you went to UT, and you're interviewing someone from OU and someone from UT. Who the fuck are you gonna hire? Obviously, the one from UT because. And this is the thing,
but then you could be in a situation where you could have a guy like you want to major in journalism. He goes to TCU. They say someone goes to TCU, gets a degree in journalism, but he has no connections. You get a guy that comes out of Texas Wesleyan or just some small OSU or something small.
OSU is not small.
It's not small. It's not small, but I'm not even saying that. But it's not
something.
It's like it's like almost like.
No, it's up there, dude.
I just say UTA. Let's just say UTA. Let's say UTA.
Or even UNT. Something like that.
UNT.
But you have all the connections in the world at those schools. Will they hire you because you have these connections, but you go to like a smaller university, or will they just take the guy from TCU or fucking Harvard or something? Will they take the guy just because he has that degree? I don't know. That's why I sometimes don't.
I feel like you're gonna build a way bigger.
Even if you have those connections, will you still have the upper hand?
You're gonna have a better. You're gonna have a better network going to a bigger school. You're gonna have like I said, it's just like you're gonna know more people to get you to that interview or whatever you're gonna need. And the alumni base are so much bigger. Yeah. You're gonna. It's just.
So here's another question about that we really didn't hit at is. I guess before we started taping, we started talking about our topics. We kind of said this, and I don't know if this is a different topic altogether or if it's opening up a whole other can of worms. But the whole usefulness of college to begin with, right? Like if going to school, going to school is still
going. I mean, I'm not saying that going to school is the wrong thing because I definitely have the argument with my family all the time. Going to school isn't the wrong thing to do. I'm not saying.
Well, there's always a thing that people say it's not for everybody. That's what I'm saying.
It's not for everybody at all. Like I guess the goal, the way I see it is, you don't like, as long as you're a productive U.S. citizen, as long as you're a productive citizen, you're not just not doing anything.
You can be a productive U.S. citizen, but
and not go to school
and bust your ass, or you can be a productive U.S. citizen and not bust your ass, and that's what that degree is getting you. Yeah. That degree is giving you the option to not have to slave away your whole life.
It's giving you a degree, but you never.
It's giving you it. That degree is giving you the option to not.
It doesn't guarantee anything.
It doesn't guarantee anything, but it guarantees a lot. This degree is gonna. It doesn't matter what you get your degree in. You can have all that matters to people, to employers, at least from what I've heard, is that as long as you have that degree, they see that you have your dedication. You can get hired anywhere,
So
and you don't have to. You're not.
So
just
Tony's saying that this whole concept is. Oh, sorry. This whole concept is changing. Google used to be like that. Now they don't even look at your degree. They want to know what problems have you solved, what have you accomplished, and thus starting to erode some of the value of a degree.
Exactly. That's
Google,
what I always say. Like, a degree doesn't have the same value as it used to.
I mean,
it has a lot of value.
I always wanted to just to basically, I always had this concept.
A bachelor's degree doesn't have the same value that it wants to.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I had this.
No, it doesn't at all. A bachelor's degree was like, you can live your life with a bachelor's degree. Now
you can, you can,
you can
but
too. Maybe for like a elementary
even a
school
master,
teacher.
a PhD doesn't guarantee you being a millionaire. I have like 5 friends that are PhDs, and they just they make average money. They're not.
Well, see, there was
it just gives you that.
I always wanted to embed it. It's been embedded in me since a young age. Where you go to college, you get your degree, and you basically show your cock at the table on the interview room, and you get hired.
Exactly.
That's it.
See,
that's what I'm saying. That how big is your cock whenever you
whenever you have a school,
you have that TCU.
Exactly.
You got that TCU.
Your fucking cock's a big ass arm laying there instead of a fucking pinky.
It's Wesleyan.
You were magnet.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's a good point. That about the schools.
That's true.
That's a
when you big schools, big schools, big cocks.
Yeah, you're gonna go to an interview. They're just gonna be like, whip it out.
They're gonna be impressed.
Whip that shit.
It's like yes, they take a look at that and
they're gonna take it out and they're gonna be like,
yes,
whoa, that's. And then when you pull out the other one, but that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's wrap that up. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the Musing with Menchaca show. This is the conversational podcast where friends or family gather around these microphones for topics for your amusement. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, share us with your friends, and subscribe for more content. I'm on Twitter at Chakalaka88. Joel is at Joel BBY. Joel Baby, yes.
Joel Baby.
I have no Twitter.
No Twitter. All right, that's fine. All right, and PSN, Nintendo Network, XBL, and especially Twitch. It's Chakalaka88. So
we'll be on Twitch.
We'll be on Twitch soon. Was it June 13th?
June 13th. Smash
it's gonna go down.
It's gonna happen.
Smash
if you
Warpath.
live in DFW, in North Texas, or in Canada, anywhere you go, feel free to come by.
There you go.
If you can afford it.
We're gonna
save $1 a day till the tournament, and you should be fine.
And then
if you can afford to get here from Canada, you have no reason to pay $25.
Comment below with suggestions for topics, reactions to anything that was said, or feedback for the show. I like our last episode got cut short because of the lightning storm and thunderstorm, excuse me. And then so we were in the middle of doing comment topics, so I think we'll be resuming that pretty soon. We're gonna go through them and answer your topics pretty soon.
Yeah.
Boomchakalaka4@gmail.com for the email if you want something long form read on the show. And I forgot to plug this at the beginning, but the iTunes is getting caught up. Podcast. The iTunes, if you want to download the audio version of the show. Thank you very much to my panel, Joel and Saul.
Hope we weren't too much of
it was awesome.
pain in the ass.
Yeah.
No. This is a good one. It was short and sweet. I love it.
Yeah, it was fun.
There you go.
I had a good time.
Good job.
Thank you very much to the audience for making us a part of your day. I am Luis Menchaca, signing out.